Alright, this is Mac here from jlptbootcamp.com, and here going to show you how to do some kana drilling. And today uh, I have with me the Learning Japanese Hiragana and Katakana Workbook for Self-Study. This is by Tuttle Publishing. They just released a second edition of this. And it's a really good workbook for self-study, which I know a lot of you are self-studying for the JLPT, and or you're studying, just starting to study Japanese, and want to practice writing some hiragana and katakana. This book is kind of cool. It has where the kana kind of originated. For example, for it comes from um, the kanji for safety, anshin, and over time it's become this symbol. So it gives you the origin as well as the stroke order and some space to practice. And normally you should probably practice with a pencil. I couldn't find a pencil today, so I'm going to practice on a piece of paper for you. But it is useful to practice with a pencil when you first start kind of doing kana, because then you can just erase and go back and keep reusing this same textbook. But I think one thing I want to go over is when a lot of people do the writing, the drilling, the writing, they kind of, for example, let's drill here. You get down and you're kind of drawing, you're writing the and you're not really focusing, you're just kind of, da 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 da. And pretty soon you just get kind of bored of drawing it, and it just kind of it doesn't really soak in. But if instead of just blindly kind of drawing these characters down, if you instead kind of sound out each letter as you're doing it. So, for example, and 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 you kind of just having fun with writing it over and over again. Different intonations, different styles. Just kind of have fun with the style of writing it out. I think it'll be a little bit easier for you to remember. Another cool thing about this particular textbook is that each letter, they have sound files, and anytime I shouldn't say letter, each kana they have a sound file for, so you can download this off of the Tuttle website and listen to it as you're writing. So this kind of practices all, 3 or 4 of your senses at once. You're speaking, you're listening, and you're writing all at the same time, and you're technically reading as well. So you can kind of practice it all together, all the skills that you need to practice this kana. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This drill book that Tuttle Publishing was so nice to send me is really quite cool. They have all the letters, plus they have kind of a mini review that you can practice writing out later on. So for example, you've practiced all these characters so far, so they'll give you practice where you can write this out. And then at the end of the book, they have kind of a check test where you can you write out your family members, you can food items, and different just kind of random names, katakana names, and different kana charts and things that you can practice with to really get everything down and kind of master all the writing. Really cool book. And what's also cool is in the very back they got some photocopyable kana grid you can copy this, do all your practice, any kind of practice, even do kanji practice on these sheets. So pretty cool book. You can pick it up. There'll be a link to it in the show notes for this YouTube video, and yeah, click on it, check it out, and that's it for me.